The idea's being batted around in London that to tackle the problems we got with stop and search and all that stuff that still rumble on, should we consider recruiting a black or Asian officer for each white officer? Now, no one's really decided whether... My worry about all that, and I've always been in favour of tackling discrimination. I've never been persuaded that positive discrimination actually is a good idea because you run the risk of a backlash. Now, that didn't seem to happen in Northern Ireland, did it?
No, it didn't, and that was because it was very open. It was supported by the government. It was supported by the European courts as well, and we were very clear that to have an effective police service, you need that service to be representative. That's just a general good principle of policing. We also had a huge number of people from both communities who wanted to join us, so I had no shortage of talent, but we had to make it explicit that you were welcome, and that's what that was one of the clever recommendations in the Patton report. It gave people permission. It wasn't around terrorists joining policing, it was around those who had, from that community, who had historically intimidated, threatened and killed people for joining the police, to step back and allow the next generation to join, and that's what they did. And anyone that tells you, the quality of people are not there in different communities is talking it out of their backside. There were lots of people who wanted to join, and they did, and they're brilliant cops.
If you were running the Met now, would you be thinking of bringing in a one-for-one recruitment policy?
Thank you for yet again reminding me I'm not running the Met. Bernard Hogan-Howe is one of the first commissioners first people to step up and say, look, we need to think about this, and I would support him absolutely in that. I understand your concerns. I think the greater good is that trust in policing is a function of the structure of a force to some extent, and allowing that different approach, whilst it's challenging, and I'm not sure how you would do it in the London context, I do think it's something certainly worth a serious debate.